The Applied Studies in Teaching and Learning program focuses on three overarching themes: reflection, collaboration, and classroom inquiry. And those themes are integrated throughout the program from the first course to the last course. It's a program that values teaching experience, so the views and perspectives and talents and knowledge, skills, and dispositions that teachers bring into the college classroom, we appreciate those, and we value those in terms of the readings and the assignments and the project that students have to do, because they're the experts in the classroom. They're bringing the knowledge that they're constructing in the classroom to the university classroom every class period, so that there's this connection between what we're doing at the university and also their work in classrooms every day.
I think the nature of the coursework that we were doing really gave you exposure within your school district and within your building. So for example, the action research that we were completing as a culminating project really put me in position to work with other teachers, to collaborate with other teachers, and to reflect on my own teaching. The relationships that I formed with my professors, I still communicate with my professors. The people that I went to school with, I still communicate with them. And it's really, really nice to establish those relationships, because they're people that you want to continue to communicate with and get better with what you do.
It's completely transformed my teaching. When I was first going into teaching, I was kind of flailing a little bit. I didn't know the ins and outs of teaching itself. And then when I got into the master's program, it kind of showed me teaching outside of the classroom. It taught me about, learning how to talk with your, administrators, learning the way that the building, works as a whole, how the whole school system works and the school board and how every decision is made. And it was very reflective for me, because I didn't know how to think about my teaching outside of just my small world in the classroom. The program made me think deeper, and it gave me a more meaningful perspective on how I can, teach my students and what kinds of skills I needed to teach them.
Well, in the classroom, right away I was able to apply so many of the skills that I learned in the Westchester classes and the Masters of Ed program. Specifically, big pieces were the collaboration, the authentic inquiry, and the reflection piece. Those are things that I feel like were modeled very well for me with my professors and stimulated good conversation and thought. And that's something I was directly able to apply into the classroom with my students. And now in my new role, especially the reflection piece is a big part of my communication with the principal as we try to help some of the struggling readers achieve the best that they can do. When I took the drive down here that first day, and I'm coming an hour away and it was raining, it was dark, and I'm on 202, I'm like, oh, I don't know if I can do this. And from the moment I went into that welcome meeting, I just knew it was the right spot. The genuine care from the professors, their enthusiasm, their authentic interest, and it just made it such a welcoming place for stimulated learning and care. So you're taking the heart and the mind and you're putting it together, and right from the start, I got that feeling and that connection, and every single professor I met along that way has shown that that is indeed the case. And I'm very grateful for that, because here we are trying to put our heart into what we can do the best for our students, and when you have professors putting their heart into you, it really makes the journey very meaningful, again, both with your heart and with your mind.
One of the things that we feel very strongly about is that we have a diverse student body. So our teachers in the MED program come from public schools, parochial schools, and private schools. It's those diverse experiences, those teaching experiences and life experiences that our teachers bring to the program that really enrich the conversations in the classroom. The program is tailored to individuals in a way that it fits each teacher, each person's teaching experiences, their interests, and their needs as a learner, as an adult learner. Our teachers who graduate from the MED program are well prepared to continue as classroom teachers. Most of them will remain in their classroom throughout the rest of their career. However, a number of our teachers will go on to pursue doctoral programs. We've had some of our teachers who have pursued principalship certification. The majority of our teachers, though they stay in the classroom, also remain connected to the university. Some will present at our College of Education Teacher Research Conference. Others are asked to hold professional development workshops in their school districts. Some of our teachers will go on to work with their MED university professors to publish articles, to present at regional conferences, to apply for grants for their classrooms. In addition to that, some of our graduates will continue to serve as cooperating teachers to our undergraduate student teachers, maintaining both that connection to the university and the opportunity to serve as mentors to new teachers.